Hi, I'm Lala. I've been at the roastery for about 3 years now. So I mainly take care of the production stuff like prepping the packaging, packing, and also some production roasting as well. It started back when I was 15 and I had just actually left my Sec 3 in school for anxiety reasons. So actually back then I was quite nervous, but I heard about the Bettr work training program through my school's counselors. And naturally with the support of my parents, I applied and joined. From there, I learned like the basic skills of coffee as well as the F&B trade. And it really helped me propel me forward to understand more about this industry. And during the program, they also actually had this internship where I interned here for about a month. And from there, I applied to become a full-timer here at the roastery.
When Lola first joined the roastery, I think I was a bit surprised because rarely a student would choose the roastery as their first choice of internship.
He's the only student from the BWT that batch that do the tour. He's the one that showed the interest to work in the back end of the roastery.
So my first day was started with my dad encouraging me to enter the place alone, encouraged me to go in with confidence. When I first actually entered the roastery, like any teenagers, I was actually very much nervous, riddled with anxiety actually.
When he joined, he's a very quiet person.
He was very shy, very reserved. He doesn't speak much.
And then he showed us that his enthusiasm to want to learn, eager to learn from our roastery.
The team welcomed me with open arms and made me very glad actually because I was quite nervous back then. And they showed me the ropes, everything I needed to know, like where everything is, and introduced me to the culture here. The first thing you'll notice is like the crew here is actually quite autonomous. Everyone like knows what to do and it's like clockwork. So when I first saw them, I kind of thought to myself like, how am I going to fit in, because I was like a young guy working amongst professionals. So it took me quite a bit of courage to ask questions and learn the steps and what they do along the way.
I remember when I interviewed him, I asked him a question whether he is okay with repetitive and mundane works in the roastery. He replied that the sound of coffee is very therapeutic. So I think, can you imagine a 15-year-old saying that? So I was very surprised. Then I thought, this kid is a little bit different.
So one thing I realized that I had to do is to grow my confidence, and which I did. And I also learned more about myself, what I do and my patterns, which really helped me achieve my goals along the way. So I'm really grateful that actually Bettr had given me quite a lot of chance to join events. And during those events, I really get to hone my skill as a barista, not just on the roasting side, but the customer front. And during those events, I get to meet different people and talk to different people around the world.
Whenever I'm trying to push him out from our comfortable zone here, like, okay, Lala, would you like to join the event to run a brew bar? I'll ask him first, but for the first few years, the first 2 years, he's very hesitant. And then right now, he was slowly like, because I remember there's one time I asked Lala, would you like to go out, help the event? Then he said, why not? Yeah, that was the moment. It's like, wow, okay, Lala have changed.
I would say the most proud I would be is when I could fix machinery when they go down, because sometimes things don't just go as expected, and it kind of gives me a fun challenge to fix those machines and get them up and running when we are in a pinch. I probably would look forward to aspire to become like maybe a coffee technician that works on espresso machines or even the roasters, because it's something that I really find interesting and something I want to pursue a passion in.
He's very confident on his skill and he take the ownership to help us to fix any machinery that he could.
We actually feel very proud to see him grow. So Lele spent his teenage years, he was 15 to 18. So it's really amazing to see him grow up to a very mature adult. And it's a little bittersweet that we had to let him go, but I think he has more possibilities out there.
I mean, I'm very grateful to all of them. I can't thank each one of them enough because they really put in their hard work, and I'm infinitely thankful for how every day they come in and treated me so nicely. To my roast team, Jen, Chris, Yvonne, I'm very thankful because within these 3 years, I've grown a lot. I see myself grown, as well as my confidence and as well as a person, because it truly allowed me to understand more about myself, and I'm infinitely thankful for that.
We really appreciate Lele for his time in the roastery. I think he had given us more than we had given him.
A message for him, stay curious, stay humble, and keep challenging yourself.
Take what you learn here and continue exploring, continue searching.
And we are also proud of you. We will be happy for your next chapter. Don't be shy, come back often, always welcome.